quick question. Did you draft or
Volunteer.
volunteer? Okay. How did that feel like? Like,
It felt good for me.
felt good?
And yeah,
For how many years did you
6 years.
6? Wow, that's a lot of time. Um, did you ever see like combat, or were you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what
I was
was
in Vietnam.
um, what did you do? What was your position?
My expertise was to take out snipers before
So-
they become a sniper.
So were you a counter sniper?
Well, if that's what you want to call it, that was what I did.
So out of the people in like your what are like groups called?
My flight.
Yeah. How many of them do you remember? Or,
Well, we were really a small flight because there's only 4 of us in the group. And that's because we would go from base to base trying to protect them. I always stayed up mentally. Because if you go on R&R, you mentally go down. And then you have to then go get back up to that same peak. I saw guys getting killed over that because they came back from R&R and they're not at their peak. So my theory, I was tired anyway. Sleep was more important to me than going out and getting drunk and whatever else.
Well, did you make any close friends in your flight?
Yeah. I still see Mike once in a blue moon. Not as much as we used to. But I think him and I are the last 2 out of the original 4. And then you tend not to get to know the next couple guys because, if they leave, then you really feel bad again.
Okay. Did you stay in contact with your family while you were over there?
Very little.
Very little? Just
Yeah.
like...
Nothing good to tell them other than, I'm still alive.
Well, I mean, that's pretty good. You want to hear that from your son, right?
Well, yeah, I suppose. And I would want, every month, I guess, or so, write something. I'm not a real writer, never have been,
That's fair.
because we went all over. We didn't do just Air Force places. We did Marine bases, chopper bases. We would have to move roughly every 3 to 4 days because they quit coming around, and then you jump to another base. That's the downside, and maybe that's why we never got to know people really well, because we were only there a short time, and then you'd move.
So, like, Dion's the wonder.
Yeah, it's like, I don't believe in luck.
Believe
Luck
in
would
skill.
be, I lost 3 out of the 4 of us the 3rd day I was there. And to an 11-year-old kid.
How'd that happen?
Well, they were stupid enough not to shoot him when they had the opportunity. Because, it's an 11-year-old kid. And they kept telling him to stop and halt. And he just kept right on walking until he finally got close enough and then lifted up his hands.
And then...
Like, don't shoot me. Oh, wait a minute. I have strings tied to my thumbs. And the other end of the strings are tied to grenades.
That... Huh.
And he just blew them up.
I guess it is kind of hard to believe in, like, after a bit like that. Huh.
Oh, I can motivate you, I bet, to do anything I want. Using their technique. You want to bet?
Sure.
Okay, I want you to kill the next person through the door. You do that for me? I don't care who it is.
Like, why would I do that?
Because I'm going to motivate you.
Huh.
Will you do that? Give me an honest answer.
I don't think I would.
I know you have a mother. You have a sister.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, good. You're tied in a chair, and I got 5 guys behind me.
Ah.
They're going to take turns on your female. Convinced yet?
There
Oh, I
you
say
go.
you're really a tough butt. You're not going to give in. Now we get to skin them alive.
Huh.
While you watch.
Does not sound fun. Not.
It's all about motivation.
I guess so.
And that's what they do. But you're so tough that you're not going to give in. You're going to tell me no. And that's okay with me too. Because I'm now going to kill your whole family. And when the gooks kill your whole family, it's just not your mom, dad, brothers and sisters. Aunts, uncles, cousins, nephews. It could be 30, 40 people. And their grapevine is much better than the grapevine you all have here. Because at the next village, they know Lung Fo's family just got wiped out. And when I hit the neck, go to the next kid and go, hey, this is what I want you to do. What do you think my answer is going to be?
Probably yes.
Would you now kill the next person through that door?
I guess so.
It's see how the motivation works.
Interesting kind of motivator. Yeah, my dad always, my dad was always a very strict guy, but not that strict, you know.
Well, I'm just saying, that's how they do it. And that's how they get these 11-year-olds, because they know what they do. They keep their word. You know you're dead, but the whole rest of your family gets to live. And I, like anybody else, goes, oh, I'd give up my life in a heartbeat. For the rest of my family to live? 30, 40 people? Really? That, to me, that's a no-brainer.
Damn.
Are you puzzled?
Yeah, honestly. You get kind of disarmed when most of the things that you do are like based off of humor, you know.
Well,
but,
see, and the sad thing is they go, well, that's against the Geneva Convention. Oh, wait a minute, they didn't play that game. Like the Japanese, they didn't play the game either. Or the Germans.
Did you ever have to interrogate anyone?
No,
No.
it's not what I did. No, but however, I have seen where they take up 5 gooks on a chopper, be gone for 10 minutes and never land, and only come back with 1.
Yeah. People like that fought for the U.S. took them up in the air.
Yeah.
Huh. That
Do you understand what they did?
probably.
But you know that last guy spilled his guts really fast. They got the information they needed. And so when you see the barbaric things that are happening to our own men, and there's stuff I won't even tell you about, what they've done to U.S. military, then you begin to wonder, is that really so bad? Maybe I just saved 500 lives by getting that information and not sending our troops into whatever area or pulling them out of an area. And you go, okay, because you know how they're playing the game. It's like if you're playing football and we're going to say it's touch, but the other team is playing tackle, who's going to get beat up?
The other side.
So you got to play the, it's sad to say you have to play the game by, in some respect, to the rules you're given. And everybody has to weigh that for themselves. I understand some of the stuff that went and happened. Is it right? No. But on the other hand, I just saved 250 people. 250 of our guys.
That's not very, it's not very easy information to, just keep there, right?
No, it's not. Some people, if you can't live with it, you end up dying. It's kind of like my 3 friends I lost early on. I don't speak Vietnamese. And if I point my rifle at you and you don't stop, I will drop you like a bad habit. I mean, that's not all serious. I'll just shoot. I don't care if you're a female, an 11-year-old, an old man. You don't stop, you're dead. Because my theory is better you than me. And yes, I can live with that. I have lived with that.